education system is so upside down that school prayer is banned, but drag shows are absolutely allowed. You can't teach the Bible, but you can teach children that men get pregnant and that kindergartners are allowed to pick their own gender. You would not trust these people to babysit your children for 30 minutes, and we should not let them educate millions of Americans to 6 hours a day, year after year. The current education system is so upside down that school prayer is banned, but drag shows are absolutely allowed. You can't teach the Bible, but you can teach children that men get pregnant and that kindergartners are allowed to pick their own gender. You would not trust these people to babysit your children for 30 minutes, and we should not let them educate millions of Americans to 6 hours a day, year after year.
Shalom, Yasharala. I want to get infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and our great King, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Howard Kakadash. Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone. And salutation to my fellow laborers in the Mashak Yahweh Shah, pushing the beloved true cross the four winds. Shalom to you, brothers. All right, I played that clip because the King of Babylon, Mr. Babylon, aka America, he's doing the political theater, demonizing degenerate ass America, and the devil's told the truth. Trump is a piece of shit, but he told the truth on that one. And the only reason he's saying that he's trying to get back in the Oval Office, and he will get back in the Oval Office, and then once he get in the Oval Office, he's gonna participate in all those things that he's demonizing. All right, he partakes in all those things: pedophilia, cross-dressing, all those things. He's a devil. He's an Edomite. But it's all for political theater. It's written in the book of Job: the joy of the hypocrite is for but a moment. But for the sake of the sit down, hey, he was telling the truth. This is Babylon, the land of confusion. Babal, which means confusion. This is America, all right? Mr. Babylon, for a time written in the scriptures in Revelation, the 17th chapter. And all manner of wickedness goes on here, all right? This is where the sons of God, the Israelites, were about to do hardcore bondage. This is why a great king was crucified afresh, according to Revelation 11 chapter. And this is why the Most High is going to destroy this place out the planet. All right? And he was right. You can't pray in schools. You can't read the Bible in schools. But you can have drag queens to come to libraries and read to the children. Okay? What type of shit that is? All right? These are the things that go on here in America. All right, and this is why the Lord told us in Micah, the 2nd chapter, to come out of her, my people. This place will pollute you. All right, it's just pollution. It's a foul spirit that has engulfed this place, and the spirit here in America has engulfed the whole earth. It's covered the earth in gross darkness, and the Lord is about to destroy it and everybody that's connected to this matrix, everybody that goes to a voting booth, everybody that adheres to westernization, the philosophies of the so-called white man. Okay, this is Acts 13, and this what this place represents. When Paul got on this sorcerer, all right, and rebuked the sorcerer, all right, what Paul said to this guy is everything America stands for. This is Acts 13 and 8. But Olympus, the sorcerer, in America is full of warlocks, sorcerers, witches, all right, witch covens, all right. That's what this place is birthed off of, witchcraft, okay? For so his name by interpretation withstood them, seeking to turn away the deputy from the faith. And as we can see here in America, you got men of the Lord coming in a lot of Paul, building off of the foundation that Paul laid down. And America's passing legislation to stop people from coming to the faith. He don't want us coming out teaching anymore, all right? That's how the family of the word is going to get instituted, because he's going to pass unrighteous decrees to behead and kill anybody teaching the truth. Okay? It's nothing new under the sun. Then Saul, who is also called Paul, filled with the Holy Ghost, set his eyes upon him. Now, this is the point right here, verse 10. It said, "O full of all subtlety and all mischief." All right? This is what America is all about, subtlety and mischief. "Thou child of the devil." All right. This is the land of the valley of the shadow of death. All right. Satanism reigns supreme here. All right. Devils, this is a coven and a fucking horde for devils. All right. Of every kind. Thou enemy of all righteousness. All right. Here in America. All right. They made void the law. All right. To change the doctrine that the early church taught. Okay. And anything righteous here in America is condemned. Will thou not cease to pervert the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? All right. They outlawed reading Bibles in the schools. And what did the Lord tell us? He brought us into the Holy Land, he told us to teach this law to our children. Okay. He told us to bind this on our frontlets, bind this law on our frontlets, meditate on these things, and teach them to our offspring. All right. But what does America say? The law is done away with through its seminary doctrine. Okay. And it says you can't no longer teach this to your children. All right. You got to send them to our indoctrination forms, and we're going to teach them Satanism. Okay. All right. If the so-called white man isn't the devil the Bible speaks of, who is? All right. All right. Even the devil is matter of fact, let me get that. Even the devil is exposing himself. Their tongues falling on each other, on themselves. All right. He wants to do the political thing and say whatever it takes to get back in office. But hey, they're exposing themselves. Okay. This is Psalm 64:7. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they shall be wounded. And the way the Lord is shooting at them with arrows right now, he's made the words in his prophet's mouth fire and made these people stubble. Okay. He's tearing this place down spiritually, brick by brick, by having his prophets come out here and tell the truth. On the book of Hosea said they are hewn down by his prophets. All right. These people are getting cut up. All right. Their strongholds are getting torn down, and their stumbling blocks are getting overturned. They've been exposed. Okay. Verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And look, Donald Trump is exposing his own people. He's exposing America, the kingdom that he's about to have dominion over. All right. He's saying, look, man, the way things are going on here, they have outlawed the Bible. All right. They made these satanic philosophies law. Say it's okay for boys to identify as girls. It's okay for drags to read to children. All right. Where the law say they're supposed to be put down. It's like, man, this is a abyss for every unclean spirit. He's telling the truth, but he's exposing his own people. He's exposing his own kingdom. All right. So his tongue is falling on. He's being a fucking whistleblower. All right. Although you got to know he don't mean nothing that shit he say, because he partake in those things. All right. He partakes in those vile ass those accusations he was making on America. He partakes in them. All right. He goes to that place in San Francisco where they go once a year and worship that statue Molech, sacrifice children, drink blood, cross-dress. Donald Trump partakes in all those things. All the presidents and senators, they do all that mischief. All right. This is Revelation 17:3. So he carried me away into the wilderness, and America is that wilderness. And I saw a woman sit on a scarlet colored beast, and that's America sitting on the EU and NATO. All right. America is the number one financer of EU and the EU and NATO. Okay. She puts the most billions and millions of dollars in those conglomerate of nations. All right. So she spearheads it. She's sitting on top of that beast. All right. Rome revised. Full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. See, when they say full of names of blasphemy, 2 men can marry. A woman could kill an unborn fetus. All right. These idolatrous holidays, Christmas, Easter, where she makes so much money, Valentine's Day. All those things are blasphemous events that the sons of the power should not be partaking in. The children of Israel should not partake in the things that they do here. All right? It's anti-Mashiach. It's satanic. It's adverse to the Holy Scrolls, okay? Anything that the Lord say don't do, America says lawful. All right? And anything the Lord say is unlawful, America, anything that the Lord say we can do, America condemns it. Let me get my words straight. And anything that the Bible condemns and says unlawful, all right, America makes it lawful. All right. You say you can do it with liberty, all right, and impunity. Okay. The Lord tell us, give us a dietary law to follow, and through this devil getting in the power seat and controlling the infrastructure, he's made detestable, unabominable foods delicacies here in America, and our people follow suit. All right, so this is a place of blasphemy, where blasphemy reigns supreme. That's why the Lord is going to destroy this place. Having 7 heads and 10 horns, that's all those European kings, those European nations, Germania Minor, Germania Major, France, Greece, Great Britain, who am I leaving out? Oh man, I gotta sharpen up. All right, is Greece, Rome, Germania Minor, Germania Major, France, Spain, and Great Britain. Okay, and America is the 8th that come out of Great Britain. Okay, all right, and all of those all one conglomerate in the ancient Roman Empire. And America is Rome revised, Rome reborn. All right. When you go to Revelation 13 chapter, it say the dragon, that wound was healed. The wound was healed. Okay. America is a reincarnation of ancient Rome. Ancient Rome was satanic. And you know, a lot of us brothers in the faith, we truly believe that Donald Trump is Nero back in the reincarnation. Okay. He came down on the early church hard. Okay. And it reads, the 7 head and 10 horns, and the 10 horns represent those on 10 common market European nations that came together during the Treaty of Rome in 1957. Don't quote me on it. It's either 1952 or 1957. One of the two. I should be sharper than I am, okay? And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color. That means she was rich, all right? Purple and scarlet, all right? That represents that this was a luxurious nation that had a lot of delicacies and riches. In America is the richest nation on the planet Earth, okay? Because they had the children of Israel in hardcore slavery, the most powerful people on the planet Earth, and they got hundreds and hundreds of years of free labor, and that's what made them the greatest nation under the sun, just like ancient Egypt. All right, the same thing. All right, and decked with gold and precious stones, pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of a fornication. And that's why people around the earth want to come to America. They want to come to get this American pie. All right, they say you could come here with nothing and grab your boots by the bootstrap and make some of yourself and make a fortune, all right? And when you come here, you become abominable. You adopt the philosophies of this place, all right? Which is full of abominations, all right? Full of filthiness, okay? All manner of wickedness gone here in America. The things that you just saw Donald Trump say on that video, okay? And upon her name was written Mystery Babylon, the great mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth. All right, that's America. All right, anything goes here in America. All right, you have drag queens teaching little boys that it's okay to cross dress. Okay, you have little children go to school, and if somebody reads them the Bible, they get thrown in a dungeon. They get thrown in jail. Okay. This is the mother of harlots, man. It's okay for a girl to say, I'm a boy, and a boy to say, I'm a girl. It's okay for a woman to get pregnant and go to a witch doctor and he'll kill the baby in her belly. Okay? If this isn't the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth, Mr. Babylon, where is it? All right? Anything goes in this God-forsaken place. This is a satanic society. Okay? When you go to their churches, they make void the law. All right? So the doctrine that they teach in the churches, all right, is lawless. Okay? This is Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1, and it reads, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." See, that's talking about America. All right, that's not talking about ancient Babylon. That's talking about the virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay? It's talking about America. This is a future prophecy. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. That means the Lord is about to dethrone this place. All right, dethrone this place. O daughter of the Chaldeans. All right, that's the ruling class in ancient Babylon. All right, and he's talking about the ruling class here in modern day Babylon. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And the reason America is called tender and delicate because she's never been subdued by her enemies. All right, no foreign entity has came here and overtaken her about war to this place, a spoiler. Well, that's about to happen in the coming days. Okay, this is Isaiah 47. I'm gonna skip down to verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorcerers. See, this place is a place of warlocks, witches, sorceries. People get deceived and beguiled here. All right, through the way the educational industrial complex is set up, the things that they see on TV, and you learn, you get bewitched, and you learn that you get taught over here, good is evil and evil is good. Okay, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. All right, and America has mastered manipulating the minds of the simple. All right, and when you manipulate a person's mind, that's a form of witchcraft. When you get a person to believe a lie, that's witchcraft. All right. When you could tell somebody that evil is good and good is evil, all right, that's what sorcerers and enchanters do. All right. They master witches and warlocks and magicians. What do? What is it all about? Where does their power come from in tricking your senses, bewitching your senses? All right. The hand is faster than the eye. You know that's what it's all about. Okay. They concoct spells to control people, all right? If so be that thou shalt be able to profit, if so, thou mayest prevail. All right, thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let not thou astrologers, the stargazers, thy monthly prognosticator stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. All right, and the Lord is about to destroy this place. All right, and you can see him doing it like a person playing chess. All right, going in for the kill for their opponent's queen. All right, you see the dollar getting de-dollarized. That's how those economists be talking. You see the morale of the people is at an all-time low. You see America as a nation divided. You see all of these millions of people coming in through the borders. You have a lot of their enemies within those amongst those people. All right, and they're going to come in and do T attacks. All right, this place is about to explode into pandemonium. All right, and the Lord is about to bring it down low. Okay, very low. It's going to become a third world country overnight. All right, when the Lord shakes his fist at this place. Okay, and we're about to live to see it. All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 11. I'm going to start from the top. All right, and it reads, and the whole earth was of one language and one speech. All right, and we're going to show that ancient Babel is no different than modern day America. And we're going to see, when we read this down to verse 8, we're going to see the same thing that Nimrod tried to do in ancient Babel. All right, ancient Babylon, might as well just say it like that. This is the same thing the so-called white man is trying to do here in America. It's the same spirit, the same foul spirit that consumed the fucking Hamites in the ancient world is the same one that's consumed these goddamn devils in this modern day time. All right? And the whole earth was with one language and one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And Shinar was one of the chief cities in ancient Babylon. Okay, and they said one to another, "Go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly, and that they have a brick for stone and had a slime that they for mortar." All right, now listen, this ain't them talking about building a literal structure. All right, they wanted to build a system, a one world government, like what America is doing right now, and they're going to do it through this new currency that they're going to roll out. All right, they wanted to put people, all the peoples on the earth. They want to build a system where everybody is under one vibration. All right, and this is what Nimrod was trying to do in the ancient world. And they said, "Go, let us build us a city and a tower whose top might reach into heaven." They wanted to defy the Most High, the philosophies that the Lord gave the sons of God to push across the planet Earth. This kingdom wanted to defy it. All right, they wanted to blaspheme the Most High and do their own thing. All right, nothing no different what the so-called white man is trying to do. And let us make us a name. Okay, let us be, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, "Behold, the people is one." You see? And that's why the so-called white man want to do that one world government, the new world order. Okay? It's nothing new under the sun, which is satanic. Okay? Everything he said about Babylon in Revelation the 17th chapter is satanic. It's the mother of harlots and is wicked. Okay? That's the system that they was trying to do in the ancient world, and they're trying to do it right now. Okay? And they're going to fulfill the enterprise in this modern time. But when they think they fulfilled it, the Lord is going to rain down fire on their asses. Okay? And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower and the children of the men built. And the Lord said, "Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do." All right? So let us go down, that we may confound their language. That show you that the Lord has always been against universalism. All right. The Lord wasn't with it, all nations coming together under God, indivisible and liberty. But man, the Lord wasn't with that bullshit that America pushes. All right. He confounded the languages. He didn't want no new world. Every bird is supposed to flock to its kind. East Indians supposed to be with East Indians. Japanese supposed to be with Japanese. So-called white people supposed to be with so-called white people. And the Israelites supposed to mingle amongst the Israelites. Okay? The Lord is a separatist. All right? He's not with this we are the world universalism. We under one vibration order that the heathen is trying to push. Okay? Let us go down, and there confound their language, that they might not understand one another. So the Lord broke that up. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of the earth, that they left off to build a city. All right. Now, all right, the so-called white man has tried to forward that agenda that ancient Babylon fell off. And now through this one world currency, hey, he's almost he's going to do it according to prophecy. He's going to fulfill that enterprise, all right? He's going to chip everybody, make everybody get that MOT to the B that you read about in Revelation 13th chapter, the mark of the beast, all right, that one world currency. And everybody's going to be under that one world vibration that this devil tried to, that the Babylonians, the Cushites, tried to push in the ancient world, okay? And we're about to be in a satanic society, and anybody that stands up for righteousness is going to be made a prey. When you live in the land of the valley of the shadow of death, that darkness, what does it do? It attack any light. So the light bearer is about to be attacked. And we're about to see that clip that Donald Trump was speaking of. All right, but that's going to be the new way of life. All right. The Bible's going to be outlawed like during the time of the early church. All right. Christianity was outlawed during the time of the early church. And it was a free-for-all on anybody that believed in Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's what's about to happen. And if anybody want to partake in any type of folly and perversion and abominable filth, it's going to be legalized. Okay? All right? This is fucking America, man. This is Mystery Babylon. All right, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast come out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. All right, and that's this American government system that is adopted from ancient Rome. All right, the dragon gave power to the beast. Okay, and that's talking about the plebeians and the patricians, and in these modern times we call them Democrats and Republicans. All right, they speak peacefully. When you see these senators running for the presidency, so on and so forth, and they get on there, they talk about how they're going to make things better, make lower taxes, and give everybody health care. They talk peaceably, but when they get in office, what do? They put more yokes and uh, chains and fetters on the inhabitants that voted for them. Okay, they speak as lambs, but then they when they get in power, they bring forth draconian measures on the people. Okay, and he exercised the power of the first beast before him, and that's ancient Rome. America is a carbon copy of ancient Rome. The EU, NATO, America, all right, uh, with their democratic policies, they adopted that from ancient Rome. Ancient Rome had a senate house. They voted for an emperor once a year. All right. They had two factions, like the Americans have the Republicans and the Democrats and and liberals and so on and so forth. Their government infrastructure comes from ancient Rome. All right. And they exercise the power of the first beast. All right. They do everything that they did in ancient Rome, and causes in ancient Rome was a satanic, abominable society. Okay. They were degenerates. Okay, and causes the earth and them which dwell in to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Okay, so you got to do as the Romans do. When you the way you worship the beast is when you assimilate into the society and conform to it. All right, when you celebrate Easter, Mardi Gras. All right, when you go in voter booths and pay for these and vote for these emperors to rule over you, that's you worshiping that beast system. Okay, well, whoever you go vote for, they're gonna be pro abortion, pro gay marriage, all right? Pro anything that the Lord say we are supposed to be anti. So when you vote for them, that means you're submitting to their power, all right? You coinciding with that satanic vibration, okay? And doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And we know he did that during the time of Hiroshima and Nagasaki through his technology, and he's going to do it again. Okay? He's going to scorch the earth with nuclear fire. All right? And that's what's going to bring in his timely demise. Okay? The Lord gave him a great sword that you read about in Revelation, the 6th chapter. But hey, the deceiver is his. That same great sword that he used to subdue other men was going to be used to tear him down. All right? And deceiving them that dwell on the earth by the means of these miracles. All right, you got this guy Elon Musk coming with the Neuralink, coming with these false miracles, saying he can make blind people see and lame people walk with this technology. All right, this entity wants to be like the Most High. Okay, which had the power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which the womb the womb by a sword and did live. And that image is this American way of life, this Western way of life, all right, this Western way of doing things. When you conform to doing things the way the so-called white man has taught you, you're submitting to that image, all right? The Lord tells us to don't go vote for these Grecians and Romans to rule over us. The Lord told us to don't go to their psychiatrist if we have a problem with our children. All right. The Lord tells us how to deal with things. All right. In this church, in this body. Okay. And he told us to be holy, set apart from this beast system. Okay. Don't partake in these perverted philosophies. Don't go to no justice of peace talking about marrying a woman. You're a goddamn fool. You submit to the image of the beast when you do that. All right, that gives him more control over you. Okay, and Donald Trump, he's a goddamn devil. It's all written in the book of Sirach, never trust thine enemy. All right, although he's condemning the wickedness that go on here, he partakes in those things. Okay, he's a part of those things. Everything he's condemning, he does those things. He's just saying that so he could get the votes to get in. And really, all of that voting shit is political theory because he already know he's already selected to be the next president. This Sirach 14:6, there is none worse than he that envy himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he do good, he do it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. All right, so he's sitting up saying all these good positive things. He's just only doing that to get in the power seat, and then once he's in that power seat, he's gonna declare his wickedness. All right, he's gonna be pro everything he was just condemning. He's all for it. He's gonna be for cross dressers reading to children. He's going to be all for outlawing the Bible. He's going to be all for those things that he condemned. Obama did the same thing. He said he was against gay marriage. Then when he got in there, he changed his mind and he legalized it. So, all right, if you fell for the okey-doke once, you're going to fall for it again. So with that, I want to give infinite honors to my Heavenly Father, my great King, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Harakakadash, double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, and salutation to my fellow laborers in the Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, puts in beloved, true across the four winds. Kwame Yasharala, Abba, Abba. The fuck?